I need that money. I really, really do. I need that money. I really need that money. Really need that money. I need that money. I really, really do. I need that money. I really need that money. Really need that money. Really, that money. That money. All kinds of stuff, ideas I'm sure you guys will come up with. So let's start thinking about that. And likely that event, as I said, would be sometime in probably like late May, I'm thinking. Would be a good time for it, okay? Cool. Well, that was a lot to talk about, channels-wise and schedule-wise. I'm all channeled out. Like, I really don't have anything else to say. There's no real news to talk about today in the world of gaming. I've been looking and nothing really. A lot of nonsensical drama. People trying to fucking make shit into stuff that it's not and dumb stuff. I don't, you know me, I don't play the drama game. So, you know, we'll see. I'll keep my eyes peeled for game news, but right now it's been pretty quiet on that front. Okay? All right. I think what we shall do, let's start with some shout-outs, because we have a few things here to talk about and a few shout-outs to make and get the discussion going in those directions and see where the game takes, or the day takes us. Okay? Okay. Let's do it. Okay, so we start off with Jade. Jade, 34 months as an Ultra member. Thank you so much, Jade, for your ongoing support of this channel. And he says, I have to go soon, but watch your 6, okay? All right, are you taking off, Jade? I didn't know that you wouldn't be able to be here today. Hope you have a good day wherever you are, what you're doing. Appreciate your ongoing support, man. Thank you. Spider Dijon, 14 months as a supporter of this channel. Thank you so much, Spider Dijon. We have a couple super chats. First super chat here is from BB Phil, who says, my top financial analyst has not quit. What a good day this is shaping up to be. I am worried all weekend. Let's have fun. I have no idea what you're talking about. I have no idea what that means. I don't think you've ever mentioned a financial analyst on the stream before. I don't know if this is some kind of an insider reference that I'm supposed to get or not. But thank you for the super chat. And then he did a second super chat and says, Helldivers 2 with Tony Barnhill. I'm only joking. I know you want to re-embrace the relationship at your own pace. Imagine how cool it would be. Why did you start talking about what is going on every day you're talking about Tony Barnhill? All right, this is a guy who I was cool with back in the day in the Street Fighter community, right? I haven't talked to the guy in like 15 years. Why do you keep bringing him up every day? I don't even know where he is. I hope he's happy and alive, but I don't know. You know, why do you keep bringing him up every day? What the hell is that about? Like, can you relax with that shit? Why don't I find out a person from your past and just name drop them on my stream every single day in front of all the people, right? How would you feel? So I think you should chill out with that shit. I don't know why you keep bringing him up every day now. It's starting to get annoying. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what this fucking guy's agenda is. He's talking about financial analysts, and then he's bringing up old people from the Street Fighter history. Like, what are you talking about? It's starting to get annoying and frustrating. I don't know what the hell he's doing. Anyway, let's continue. My first tip of the day is a $10 tip from BB Phil. Oh my God. So here we go again. I don't even know. Let's see. So he did a $10 tip. He says, I know I've been calling for the red fedora a lot. If I'm honest, I kind of feel the beret at the moment. I thought about trying to have people campaign for it, but that would be against the spirit of the vote. All right. Well, listen. Usually, red fedora is the hat that we would have during Alone in the Dark, because the main character I'm playing as, Carnby, wears a fedora, right? And that's the only fedora I have. If I had a more normal colored fedora, then I'd probably be wearing a more normal colored fedora, but that's the only one that we have here, okay? In fact, we even have an emote for it, which is pretty cool. I like the emote. It's very nice. So, thank you for the first tip, but yeah, I wouldn't say campaign. I mean, you could, in the chat, you could say, hey, you know, I'd like this hat today, everyone, vote for it. That's fine, but yeah, I wouldn't go overboard and, like, demand that people vote a certain way or whatever, okay? Yeah, I don't know. This BB Phil is being weird. He's been supportive recently, but he did come out of nowhere in the last week. And now he's starting to be weird about all kinds of shit. Financial analyst, someone from my Street Fighter past. And, you know, what is he talking about? All right, anyway, Big Boss did a super chat and says, did you ever play the Time Splitter series? I did not. I'm well aware of it because I used to... Sweet. Oh, is that what it is? Someone is saying, listen to this. When he's talking about a financial analyst, I believe he's talking about a troll. He makes videos tracking the amount of tips and super chats that you get with a spreadsheet. That's hilarious. Here's why that's hilarious, okay? Number one, you have absolutely no concept of how much money I make whatsoever. When you go to one of those things like Social Blade, it's completely wrong. That website has never tracked anyone's income properly at all. I can tell you firsthand because I go there and I look at it and I'm like, that's not even close. And it never has been. So you can't believe those websites, okay? If you're trying to track tips, you have no concept of how many tips I make. Because, yes, I do get chargebacks all the time. No, I don't publicly talk about them because it's no one's business and there's no reason to talk about it. It's just a natural thing that happens in the course of being a creator. Yeah, a lot of the tips that you see publicly end up being charged back, and there's nothing I can do about it. Sometimes you fight them, sometimes you don't, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. It's just part of the grind of being a streamer, okay? So you can count every single dollar as if I get it. I don't. There's also a ton of fees and things involved with every single transaction. I don't get everything you see. When someone does a super chat, I don't get that whole super chat. It's not like on Twitch, where on Twitch you get all the bits. You don't get all of that in a super chat. If someone did a $5 super chat right now, I only get a cut of that. I don't get all of it. So tracking it means absolutely nothing. You don't know shit. You're just an idiot. You're wasting your fucking life because you're a loser. All right? So all these morons who believe they know what they're talking about, they don't know what they're talking about. They're just moronic, okay? So that's why you don't pay attention to any of the bullshit that they do online, because it's a waste of everyone's time, including theirs. They're only trying to stir up drama. They're trying to act like they know something that they don't, and they could get fucked. Really, like they can screw themselves because they're just a waste of everyone's life. So, if this really is detractor shit, I don't care about those people, okay? BB Phil, I'm not saying that's what you were referencing. I'm talking about this person someone's talking about. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about idiots like this who do this kind of shit. That, you know, for years and years and years, these idiots say, oh, I know exactly what DSP makes and this and that. You don't know shit, man. You really don't. I said right now, my memberships, they're completely shot. You know, my memberships got destroyed when all the fake ones started coming in January. And quite frankly, I'm way down. Like I said, as of the other day, I only had about 300 memberships on the channel. Legit. And, you know, I went from having anywhere from 700 to 800 regular legit memberships to 300 because of that. Like, that, you know how much that hurts me? A ton. You know, that hurts me significantly. And that's not something I'm not getting back right now. You know, it's going to probably take months and months to try to build that back. I can't ever put a leaderboard of saying how many members I have, because at any moment someone could try to gift fake ones and that skews the number and it's meaningless. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's what I mean. People, oh, I know what he makes. No, you don't. You don't know anything. You're just a fucking idiot. Mouth drooler. A fucking loser. Go do something positive with your life for once. Really. If this is what you're doing with your time, here's what you should do. Go make a ham sandwich and go give it to the homeless. Go donate at a fucking soup kitchen your time to help people. Go clean up yards. Go clean up litter. Do something. Because if you have this much free time, you could be helping the world, but instead you're being a scumbag on the internet and you're wasting your time and being toxic to everyone around you. You're a waste of life. Go do something with your life. Okay. All right, let's continue.